Georgia was in news. Can you identify what was the reason why Georgia was in news? And what kind of impact it is likely to have when it goes or it doesn't go with EU? World Social Report 2023, of the many findings that they have identified, one particular thing which they have noted is that the world is graying pretty fast. In next 3 decades, the people over 65 years of age is likely to be double. India as being no exception of this. We're also expecting that our population is going to live longer. In such conditions, what are the challenges one is likely to face as far as the demographic window of opportunity is concerned? And who are the major stakeholders who would ensure the challenges faced because of heavier pyramid of population is being managed better? Identify the stakeholders as well. You have been following parliamentary development in terms of biodiversity conservation. In that backdrop, I would like to hear out from you what are the latest that we have got on legislation on our biodiversity conservation and also using our biodiversity for the commercial use. Especially, you can pick up example from the Western Ghat, a rich biodiversity reservoir which nature has been very kind on giving us. Manual scavenging has been a major cause of concern. In fact, a lot of people have been identified it's a gross violation of human rights. You must have read news about recently Kerala being the first state to use robots, Mandikut, for the purpose of cleaning the poisonous gas spitting manholes. I would like to tell me about the technology that is being used in this particular robot and how this drone works in this particular case. G20 talked about circular economy. It also talked about recycling, and in particular, if I can pinpoint the plastics. I would like you to identify what global cooperation can be organized with respect to promoting the regulation and abuse of the plastics. We all understand that plastics, you just simply cannot say that we don't have plastics. Plastics in right quantity, at the right place, in the right manner is not as bad, but we have to basically regulate it. I would like to hear out your views about this plastics recycling and global cooperation that we can have on the same. You cannot stop technology. Technology will always have its own way. IMF recently has identified certain guidelines to deal with cryptocurrencies. And there are a lot of efforts being made out globally, India being no exception to that, to regulate and manage cryptocurrency. Can you update me with the kind of India's initiatives in the direction of regulating cryptocurrency has taken place? And how far have they been effective? Antibiotics is a serious problem in our country. And with every passing day, it is becoming more and more difficult to check those infections because the kind of development in the field of antibiotics has nearly plateaued for quite some time. And if the resistances keep on growing, it will be a very serious challenge to handle. What kind of initiatives you recommend that needs to be taken for checking this resistance that is growing so rapidly in Indian population? Genetic engineering has posed new challenges of the ethical nature. In fact, you can't stop the technological advancement. In this backdrop of genetic engineering advancements, how do you think that ethical concerns can protect it? I would like to have a long term view from you on the same issue. What do you know about bulk drug park, BDP? Do you think that initiatives that you have taken in this recent time for some states is likely to have some control on the bulk drug supply for India and reducing thereby our dependence on China? Marine ecosystem is undergoing major change. What do you know about it? And what kind of initiatives that requires to be taken to ensure they remain with the kind of feedback loops that they have evolved with? HDI report often does not put India into great light. There could be some biasness involved in the data that is taken for the HDI. I would like you to identify the possible inherent bias in collection of data for determining the HDI. And do you think that it is something that we should be really concerned and bothered about?